Hi again. This video, I just did a different book review video, but this one is for the book that's called Lethal Protector by Kaylia Cross. Now, I read this book a couple of weeks ago, and even though it has already been released, I am scheduled for a blog tour today, February 1st. So I'm going to go ahead and give you this review. Now, I talked about this book in my Whippin' chat during one of the times I was working over there on my diamond painting, but I thought I would give this book its own review. Now, when I write my book reviews for my blog, I do try to think of a tagline sometimes and something that will make someone interested in the book. And the thought that I had is I do love a strong heroine. And even though Lethal Protector, and as the cover shows, you see a big burly man on the cover, Tala Baldwin, the female protagonist in this book, was who captured my heart in this book. And she's the one that I was drawn to. Yes, the man in the book, his name is Braxton Hilliard. Yes, he was great and strong and kind, but it was Tala Baldwin who drew me to the story. Now, her history is Tala and Sergeant Braxton, I believe they were in the Army, at least the Armed Forces, and they were on the same team. And something terrible happened, and pretty much almost the whole team lost their lives. And Tala was seriously injured to the point where she lost her leg. Well, Braxton saved her and kept her alive and was with her through the trials of the beginning of her recovery. Well, she was dealing with recovery and rehab and physical therapy and all that, and Braxton went off and continued to serve in the armed forces. Well, now it's years later, and Tala is on a team that Braxton soon joins once he leaves the armed forces. And in the course of their meeting up again, there's some changes in Tala's life. The first thing is kind of an easy one. Her daughter's about to go off to college. But what's more is Tala decided that she wants to become a biathlete. And so she needs to train. And remember, she lost her leg, so she has a prosthetic, but she is a very strong woman. And so she's eager to train, and who better to help her train is Braxton. And so he agrees to help her, and they begin this training. Whether it's long distance skiing or sharpshooting, he's there to help her train. Well, in the process of one of the times that they're training, they get caught up in a blizzard and almost, I believe, an avalanche as well. And while they're trying to survive the elements, they run across a deranged killer. And not only now are they trying to survive the elements, but they're also trying to stay one step ahead of this guy who is determined to kill them. Another aspect of this is even back when they were serving in the armed forces together, they had feelings for each other, but they were only friends, and neither of them ever let the other know how drawn they were to each other. Now they're spending a lot of time together, at first training, then with the danger of the weather, and now with the danger of the killer. But at the same time, these feelings that they have for each other start to blossom and start to grow. So there's a lot of tension in this book, a lot of action. As a matter of fact, action almost from page 1. The action never let up. So for the author, Kaylia Cross, to write in the sexual tension and that aspect of the book with all the danger, I think she did a fabulous job. It was a very exciting book. It's the third book in I think the Rifle Creek series. I didn't get a chance to read the first book, which was Lethal Edge, but I did read the second book in the series, which was Lethal Temptation, and this one here is Lethal Protector. So I'm actually looking at my blog and I see that one of my graphics is incorrect, so I've got to go adjust that graphic. But in any case, this is Lethal Protector by Kalia Cross. The link will be in the description below, and hopefully you may want to check it out. So I want to thank you for your time. Bye bye.